Welcome back to what is probably going to be the final part of this Let's Play, as we head to Zephy's room and have a look at Mother's Diary and the Tale of Forbidden Love, but Mother's Diary first. The art of healing is a benevolent act. You are to have the heart of charity and save mankind. Medicine must be given to anyone. Their upbringing and affiliation should not be considered. Yeah, it's good. As long as I am a doctor, I want to save the witches, even though they're known to birth dragons and bring calamity into this world. He always said that. I remember the days where he misunderstood the witches, just as any other human did. We first met in the forest. I know it was reckless of me, but I was in the middle of stopping a dragon that was trying to get into town. I drove the mad dragon back to its home, but I managed to hurt my leg in the process. And that's when he showed up. He had come to the forest to find rare herbs. The dragon found him and chased him deep into the forest, or so he said. He saw me. It was just I was a witch, but asked if I was doing alright. He tended to my wounds without questioning me at all. He was unable to leave me behind when he saw that I was in pain. He was so kind. After he treated me, he realized that I couldn't walk, so he offered to take me to my house. I couldn't believe there was a human like that. I was surprised, but he said he saw me trying to keep the dragon away from the town. He said he was happy to find a witch looking after the people in the town, and he wanted to help me. He smiled at me. That's when I thought maybe witches and humans might be able to understand each other. I was probably already in love with him then. He carried me on his back all the way to the den. Remember, he was so dumbfounded when everyone thanked him. Honestly, so was I. I was honestly a little scared. I thought everyone would treat him badly, but that didn't happen. Everyone was so kind to him for saving one of their kin. He became friends with us and began to share his ideology with us. He asked if it was okay to begin researching a way to save us. Most witches die young by having a dragon eat through them. Ugh. Or they go mad. Yeah, we've seen that, haven't we? Every life ends up being cut short. If magic can't change that alone, maybe fusing it with medicine would produce a way to stop the growth of the dragon in the womb. He was interested in increasing a witch's life. It may be prolonging the inevitable, but it would lower the dragon count at least. Body storing magic, and a dragon had so many variables. He figured he would need to incorporate magic into his research. He asked if we could cooperate with him, and he worked so very hard to gain the trust of everyone. We never in our wildest dreams imagined there would be a human like him. So we were very surprised. Then, he asked to use our library and research materials in the den for a while. His eyes were sincere. There was no deception in his heart. We thought about it for a long while, but after much deliberation, we decided to take him in. Some witches said the minute he began doing something suspicious, they would kill him without warning. Karikaro's ancestors, no doubt. But he worked so hard. He was often in the library all night, completely focused on his research. Before I knew it, he was always on my mind. I made sure to take care of him. I'd get so happy just to be able to chat with him. Seeing him smile made me feel so fulfilled. Eventually his smile would fade. It became rare. It seemed like his research hadn't gone as planned, and he always stressed over it. It was painful to see him like that. I often felt like my heart was about to burst. It was that moment that I began to sense the heartbeat of the dragon growing stronger. I told him I didn't have much time left. Wait, so what? I was prepared to meet my fate. But I was terrified. All the worry on my mind, I told him everything. How I didn't have much time left. How I wanted him to stop his research and stay by my side. How much I really loved him. I feel the same way. That was the reason why I wanted to complete my research. He gave me a sad smile. Isn't that funny? I felt all of these incredible feelings that would normally be so joyful, but it was sad. He heard me out, though, and he stopped his research. He told the other witches he wanted to be with me, but no one allowed it. Humans and witches do not mix, and this kind of marriage is the taboo of the taboo. The sisters were satisfied, steadfast in their resolve. They discussed it long ago, how a witch fell in love with a human, which caused everyone around them to end their lives. Our love was yet again not understood by anyone, nor did anyone give us their blessing. They hoped we understood. My only desire was rejected, and I was desperate. That night I was so sad I couldn't sleep, but he didn't give up. He visited me at midnight. Maybe a witch, but before that, you are a woman, and I'm not just a human, but a man who loves you. So long as we love one another, there's no place for us in the den, and we'll cause the other witches some trouble. We decided that we would go look for a place where we could love one another without troubling anybody else. When he hugged me, it felt as if nothing could scare me, no matter what happened. That's how we eloped and started a new life, just the two of us. I gave birth to a beautiful boy who I loved with all my heart. Never been so happy, and yet you're conflicted. Don't know if a witch is allowed to do all of this, because before all of that, I had already become aware of the true role of a witch. You're an older sister now, so I'm going to tell you something about witches. Those witches are... That's right. I still remember how shocked I was learning the truth from my older sister. Witches must give birth to the next dragon star, for this world is made of dragon, and the planet itself is the dragon of origin, Varnir. When the dragon eats out our womb from us witches, there are rarely witches who can maintain their memory and intelligence. They hold the potential to become the dragon star. Witches are only vessels to store the intelligence of the dragon, who normally only moves with instinct. But yet, I've abandoned the deed to make this world run. I became his beloved wife, became my adorable son's mother. I no longer have the right to speak the truth as a witch. The truth about witches has been twisted for so long, and I repent any lies I have spread. With this, I end my diary. To Zephy, my child, son of the man I love. If you are reading this, I must no longer be there by your side. It doesn't matter to me if you come to hate me after finding out the truth, but do not ever forget this. You are a symbol of our love. You are my dear child, and I love you from the depths of my heart. Take pride in who you are, live your life, walk the path you see fit, and always walk along it with conviction. Oh, that's lovely. Right, so, the Tale of Forbidden Love. I'm sorry, did you call for me? I was thinking about... Finate? Are you curious? I'll tell you a little story. A tragic love story between a bishop and a witch. I'll still revert back to my normal voice for this. Good day. Oh, we're going to have voices anyway. Well, do inflections at least. Good day, Bishop. Back again, I see. Yes, I am. Today I brought a fine selection of books and fruits, and this here is for you, especially. Oh. What is it, money? Is it money? My, how gorgeous. This necklace is beautiful. Thank you so very much. Oh, this is nothing at all. If all witches could find happiness, that would be all the thanks I need. Please, no need for that. We are not an existence worthy of such sentiment. I do disagree. The dragon Star Varnir, this is the sole reason we are capable of maintaining peace and order here. You are worshipped by us lowly civilians because you all will usher in the next dragon star. You are deserving of our praise. What is the matter? I do not mind you talking about other witches in this matter, but I seem to dislike you looking at me in that way. Yes, I wonder why. It's because it causes me to feel distance from you, and it's not a very pleasant feeling. Am I wrong to feel this way? Please do not turn away. Look into my eyes, Bishop. You understand the way I feel about you, yes? Miss Finate. Please do not call me that name. Do not refer to me as Miss. I love you. Do tell me what you think of me. I, too, have always held such dear feelings for you, Finate. Bishop? Is this true? Yes, but this feeling is inappropriate and far beyond my social status. I never thought it would be my place to tell you. Oh, Bishop, I feel like I have reached bliss. I should not feel this way, but I too feel my heart is soaring above the heavens. No matter what the future holds, I will keep his memory to my heart for as long as I live. Bishop? Moving forward, I'll have another bishop bring you your offerings. This would be in everyone's best interest, certainly yours. What? But why? Please don't refer to this as a memory when it is something we can live in now. Witches. Those who give birth to the Dragon Star. They are forbidden from marrying us humans. The Empire would never condone a marriage between a human and a witch, the divine object of our worship. I understand I cannot bear to see you look at me that way. You are the one my heart cherishes above all others. I'll confess everything to the Emperor. Or Empire. So it makes more sense that way, doesn't it? And I will gain their approval. I don't think you will. For a wedding, yeah. Truly. Yes. Please wait for me, Finate. Yeah, I will confess my feelings to everyone and earn their blessing as well. We know how it ends. We will always be together. I promise. Yes. I promise too. Gonna die. What? What reason will you not approve of this? I just want to be with the man that I love. Do you understand what you are saying? We witches serve a divine purpose. We are to give birth to the next dragon star, not breed with the earthly humans. I do not have to be the one. One of you can just as well give birth to the next dragon star. Please, I cannot live without him. So you will marry the bishop, no matter what the cost. Correct. I will overcome any obstacle that stands in my way to make it happen. I see. I suppose we have no choice. Ban her! Ban the witch! What are you doing? Let go of me! I cannot allow this to happen. You need to calm down. You will remain in a cell until we decide on the day of your execution. Oh my. Bishop, will I ever see you again? Nope. Finate. Oh, well, there he is. I am so glad to have found you. Are you hurt at all? Bishop, what are you doing here? My meeting with the Emperor has been decided. I came to tell you this, but I could not find you. I believe they trapped you in this cell like an animal. I'm truly sorry. This is a lot more difficult than I anticipated. I just want to be with the one that I love. No, this is my fault. I could not apologize enough. Bishop, I am just glad that you are here. I thought I might never see you again. Please, in the very least, you should save yourself. What are you talking about? We're going to get out of here together. Impossible. If they discover a sinner has escaped, everyone will be hunting us down until the day they kill us. What sinner? I am the sinner, Bishop. They have decided that I will be executed. Executed? What? No! Please run. I'm just happy I got to see you one last time. Just give me a little time. I will find a way to open the cell door as soon as I can. Bishop, the Emperor is compassionate and wise. Please meet the Emperor with me. Or a witch. I am certain the Emperor would accept a meeting with you. Really think so? It is unfortunate that the witches did not give us their blessing, but what can we do? I will, however, not allow them to kill you. I cannot leave you here to die. Let us receive the blessing of the Emperor, so that we can live together. Will you come with me, Finate? Yes. It's not gonna say yes. Madam Witch. It is a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. Please call me Finate. Oh, no, I could not do such a thing. May I ask you what brings you here today with the Bishop? Of course. Please allow me to explain. Bishop? Oh, Bishop, I understand this may be a bit out of the ordinary, but I must confess to you, I have fallen in love with Finite. I see. Do you feel the same way, Madam Witch? Yes, I know it is unusual, but I love Bishop. Bishop, do other witches know of this? Yes, however, we were unable to receive their blessing. Finite was almost executed. So we came to you searching for a refuge. We were hoping to receive your blessing. You're not gonna get it, mate. Your Majesty? What is the matter? Madam Witch, is not the entire reason for your existence to give birth to the next Dragon Star? Well... And Bishop, you do understand that what you were requesting is complete and utter blasphemy towards Dragon Star Varnir? Then I will relinquish my title. I will no longer hold my sacred profession from this day forward. Please just allow me to marry Finate. Silence. What insolence! How dare you two egotistical maniacs impose your carnal desires upon the sacred order of the star? Is anyone there? Yes, Your Majesty. Arrest these two at once. No. That is far too kind. Execute them! Witches were going to have this one executed anyway. This woman is no witch. She is nothing but a sinner. Yes, Your Majesty. What? Emperor, Finate, follow me. Do not let them escape. Kill them, and give their heads to the witches. Pant. Finate, I'm so sorry. I was so naive. It's not your fault. Where will we go now? Fortunately, we might be out of places to hide. The Emperor gave us his orders. To his henchmen, yep. We are going to be hunted by both the witches and the Empire. It's only a matter of time before we are captured. I'm sorry to have you do this because of me. You should escape while you can. I cannot do that. I promised you. Have you forgotten? We will always be together. Bishop, why? Why? For what logical reason is our love forbidden? Why are witches and humans forbidden from loving one another? Finate, our love has no place in this world. Will you leave it with me? Yes, I would be honored. Thank you, Finate. But before that... what is it? Did you bring their heads? What? What are you doing back here? The teachings of Dragonstar Varnir will no longer rule over this land. What reason is our love forbidden? Because we are of a different race? That is just wrong. Dragonstar Varnir cannot allow our love to thrive, then perhaps such a world should not be allowed to exist. Someone! Is anyone there? You will burn to death. Oh no, a slight injury rather than death. It is hot, too hot, it burns. Could someone lend me their aid? This was meant to be, right? Yes. Do not worry. I will etch this into the history of the star. Alright. I love you, Finate. Let us leave this world together. As one. Oh. We can be together for eternity. I love you so much, Bishop. Oh dear. I didn't think it ended up that way. The flames engulfed the Empire, and all of the documents related to witches. The only one which remained was Bishop's letter. Witches only exist to kill the innocent, and the future of this star. Only Dragonstar Varnir, the ones who birthed this star. He is the only being in this world worthy of praise. Next Emperor, suspicious of who witches really were, began the great witch hunt. People also began to worship the false god, Dragonstar Varnir. The world will come to forget the witches. That witches, beings truly worthy of praise, were the ones who birthed the next Dragonstar. This is the end of our sad tale of love. Well, the two did become one. They did make it until the end. Maybe it's more like a sweet tale of vindication. Oh my. Right, so that's us done with Dragon Star Varnir. I assume we'll see you in whatever Idea Factory Compile Heart game will be coming up next on the channel, which is probably going to be a certain little visual novel. Yes. Data Live? Maybe you've heard of it. We shall see. So, ta-ta for now, and I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Bye!